Welcome to another episode of the Tectonic Podcast, where we dive deep into the latest innovations in technology. Today, we're going to explore a fascinating topic: building terminal-themed web applications with Rust and WebAssembly using a project called Ratzilla. Now, if you're someone who's curious about combining traditional command-line interfaces with web technologies, stick around. So what exactly is Ratzilla? Well, it's a framework that allows developers to create terminal user interfaces, or TUIs, in the browser. Imagine a blend of the shell environment and web interfaces. Sounds cool, right? With Ratzilla, you can bring that nostalgic terminal vibe right to your desktop, and it's all powered by Rust and WebAssembly, which brings a performance boost to web applications. Let's break it down a bit. When you start using Ratzilla, the first thing you need to do is add it as a dependency in your project's cargo.toml file. It sounds technical, but think of it as gathering your supplies before beginning a craft project. Once you have that set up, you dive into coding. Picture this: you're using familiar Rust code to manage the state of your application, interacting with elements in a way that feels, well, like a terminal. Here's a fun little snippet from the example. You have a counter that increments every time you hit the spacebar. It's a simple yet effective way to engage with users, making it interactive and dynamic. You'll be writing some HTML that pulls this JavaScript module into your web page, kind of like setting up a stage for your performance. And speaking of performances, one of the exciting aspects of Ratzilla is how easy it is to serve your application. You just run a simple command to launch your app in the browser. Imagine typing a single command and then seeing all your hard work come to life on your screen. You can just head over to hotplus localhost ADAT and voila, your terminal-themed app is ready for action. Now, for those who might be wondering about the styling and aesthetic appeal, Ratzilla incorporates the Fira code font, often favored by coders for its readability and elegant design. It creates that perfect blend of minimalism and functionality that so many developers love. But let's not forget the backend. Ratzilla uses a unique DOM backend for handling the display, which adds a modern twist to the classic terminal format. What's really fascinating is that Ratzilla isn't just an isolated tool. It's helping to reinvent how we think about web development. Applications built with Ratzilla look great, but they also allow for powerful user experiences that echo the simplicity of the command line. It's like nostalgia meeting modern web design. Before we wrap up, let's touch on the potential uses of Ratzilla. It's perfect for developers who want to create unique dashboards, command line tools that are more accessible, or even interactive demos that showcase the power of web technologies. Plus, there's a growing community behind it, offering support and inspiration for new ideas. Definitely a vibrant ecosystem to join. As we conclude today's episode, let's think about the possibilities. How do you see the blend of terminal interfaces and web applications evolving in the coming years? Could this be a revival of the classic command line experience with a modern flair? Thank you for tuning in to the Tectonic Podcast. We hope you found today's episode insightful. Don't forget to check out Ratzilla for yourself and unleash your creativity with terminal-themed web applications. Until next time, keep exploring the tech world.